Old Town Alexandria. It's picturesque. It's charming. It's historic. Obviously, there's great food. And it's just a few miles from DC and the airport. So close the airplanes fly right over your head. Lined with 18th and 19th century houses, some only as wide as a king-size mattress. Home to the country's oldest farmers market, there's cobblestone roads, rows of unique shops. Well, we just had to come back for a longer visit this time.
We're Tony and Sara, otherwise known as the Detour Duo. We've traveled up and down the East Coast looking to explore historic towns and hidden gems, and now we're back in Alexandria, Virginia, and who knows what we'll find this time.
Surprise! We are back in the DMV, more specifically Alexandria, Virginia. We're actually staying here at the Alexandrian, which is right in the heart of Old Town. So we're going to spend the next few days checking out the area and see everything that this charming town has to offer. This video is sponsored by Visit Alexandria, and they're actually going to help us show you a few spots that we didn't get to last time. If you remember, one of our earliest videos was a day trip to Alexandria, but now we have a full weekend here, so we're going to see everything that we can get up to. As always, we had to kick off this trip with some caffeine. So we went into Miesha's Coffee. We love this place. We've been here before. It has nice cozy vibes inside, and the coffee is delicious. Miesha's gonna have a line almost out the door, so that should give you an idea of how great this place is.
Okay, we just had our coffee, we got a little fuel for the morning. Now we're gonna head a little bit further down King Street to see what else we can find.
With so many cute little boutiques just along King Street, you could shop all day and never get bored. You can hop into luxury and chic shops, just like American in Paris, or make a stop into Shop Made in VA, which is full of all types of items made by local artists. Made a quick stop into Shop Made in VA, and this is a very, very cute store featuring over 150 local artists. They've got art, they've got t-shirts, candles, earrings, you name it. So definitely stop in here for even more cute and quirky Virginia souvenirs.
That's a nice piece of equipment you got there.
Yeah, thank you. Navigating King Street is easy because you can just hop on the trolley for free.
Next stop, St. Asaph's Street is near historic Christ Church, the Lesbian, and Washington Street.
So this is the Spite House, the skinniest house in America at just 7 feet wide. We actually stopped here last time we were in Alexandria, but what we didn't know before is that this is just one of a couple Spite houses here. For instance, this Spite house may not look like one because there's a shop here now, but it was actually also built on top of an alleyway too. This one measures at 11 feet wide, so it's considerably wider than the other Spite house. And this is another Spite house in Alexandria. This one is 8 feet wide and only 600 square feet. There's one on King Street, one on Prince Street, and one on Queen Street. We walked past Vermilion earlier in the day and decided to come back for some drinks. So we battled through the rain and made our way to Vermilion for some small bites and some cocktails. And I gotta be fully honest with you guys, we've already tried a lot of this and it's absolutely amazing.
The food here is good, but stay for the cocktails.
So that is the Georgia on my mind. That's actually my recipe. Pecan-infused bourbon, chicory, pecan bitters. Peaches, from that we extract the syrup. That goes into the batch. Tiny little bit of lemon juice and a little bit of peach nectar. But yeah, enjoy.
We could go on and on about these amazing cocktails, but I'm sure you want to know about the food too. Wow, I've never tasted anything like that. The food or the cocktails? We could not decide which was better because we enjoyed everything that we had.
So we just finished our cocktails and headed over to Casa Rosado for some gelato. And this place looks pretty good. I got the tiramisu and Sara got the Oreo Lotto. We called it a night after cocktails, with the hope of avoiding a hangover and waking up early enough to explore the Saturday farmers market. This morning we're starting off at the farmers market, and this is the oldest continuously operating farmers market in the country. So it's really cool. It's a lot of neat produce around. There's bread, there's flowers, just so many people around early in the morning starting their day off with fresh produce.
Bread.
While at the market, I happened across a pair of colonial costume ghost tour guides, and they were super happy to take a few photos.
After the farmers market, we decided to walk to breakfast. This morning we made our way up to Old Town North to go to Jula's on the Potomac. This is a really great brunch spot. It's on the 4th floor of this complex and it overlooks the Potomac River right here, so we have really beautiful views while we dine.
I got the French toast bread pudding with a side of eggs and crispy bacon. Oh wow.
Avocado toast on sourdough with an egg on top. Jula's is very beautiful on the inside, but the outside is where you get the great view of the river.
Okay, quick break because I'm sweating a little bit. But this area of northern Alexandria is nice. It's a little quieter than Old Town, but you're right on the water. You get a nice little cool breeze. There's these cool little statues around, and there's like some cool restaurants that are just up and coming in this area. We are a little close to the airport though. I can't even find it.
The city of Alexandria was founded in 1749 by Scottish merchants and was named after John Alexander, who was a Scotsman. One of the founders, John Carlyle, owned this home right behind me, but I think one of the most interesting things about this property is the gardens in the back, which may also be a little bit of a hidden gem. Just a few blocks from the Carlye House is Captain's Row, which might be the most Instagrammable spot in town.
So this is probably my favorite neighborhood in Alexandria. It's called Captain's Row, and what's really cool about it is that any time of the year, it's gonna be gorgeous here. Right now, it's a lot of green leaves, which provides great coverage against the sun. In a few months, it'll be fall, and you'll have these gorgeous colors around here. Plus, they take Halloween seriously. It's kind of crazy.
The next stop is Columbus Street, named after the...
Our next stop is the Freedom House. The Freedom House is what remains of a slave trafficking building. Thousands of black men, women, and children passed through here from 1828 to 1861. The building now, however, is a museum that honors those lives and invites guests to learn, reflect, and advocate for change after visiting. We stopped into Kismet for lunch after walking back from the Freedom House. Kismet is just about right across the street from the Alexandrian.
For lunch this afternoon, we are at Kismet, and this is a modern Indian restaurant. I love Indian food. I'm not sure Tony is the biggest fan, but I bet he'll be able to find something here that he absolutely loves. It's set up to be a 2-course dining experience, so you'll pick a couple of starters to share, and then you have your main dish selection as well. That's very good too.
This is our second course, and both of these dishes are really good. I think the coconut milk is what kind of milds out a lot of the spices, so you get a lot of these spicy flavors, but it's not like overwhelming. It's really good. Also, it goes without saying, you don't have to order as much food as we did, but we just wanted the full experience here. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this kind of quick because it's starting to rain, but Kismet was amazing. It was really good. And hopefully this rain doesn't last too long because we still have a lot to do today.
A few moments later.
As you can see, we clearly did not beat the rain, and it is dumping too. This brings back memories though. It seems like we got caught in the rain in every single one of our early Virginia videos. So, welcome back to Virginia. The rain did die down enough for us to make our way to dinner.
Yeah, that's me. Thank you.
And then I have that one. Perfect.
Thank you. This evening we are at Josephine's, and this place is absolutely gorgeous. It has so much character. It's very aesthetically pleasing. It's very bright. I love these green boots. To start off, I got the lighter side of a 75, which is, I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. Cap Course Blanc, lemon, and sparkling wine.
I got the Hemingway Royale, which
I'm not even gonna try to tell you what's in it, so I'm gonna show it to you on camera.
This is literally like a cauldron of soup. It looks like soup you would find in Harry Potter. Like makes me want to curl up inside with a sweater when it's cold out. It's very comforting.
I love cheese.
How you all doing again?
Hi.
Have your trout armadillo here
Thank you.
and your duck confit. Thank you. You're very welcome.
For entrees, we got the trout and the duck.
They like shaved almonds on top, I think, make it very sweet. It's very delicious.
Oh yeah, that's really good. Definitely gotta get the skin with it too, because it's like a little bit of a crispiness, but it's like the thin crispy.
This place has so much character. Each room has a very similar aesthetic, yet feels so different. Then outside they have this gorgeous mural that really shines under the lit patio. Just finished up at Josephine's and that place was incredible. Not only was it absolutely beautiful on the inside, the staff was amazing, the menu was great, everything that we ate was delicious, the cocktails were on point. I would definitely come here again. And now it's drizzling just a little bit, so we're gonna head on back to the hotel.
What accent was that?
Liverpool.
We made our way back down to King Street because this place really lights up at night. Like, look at this. Good morning. So I'm out here pretty early. Sarah's still in bed, but I figured I can get some sunrise shots. Of course, it's still raining a little bit, so who knows how good that'll look, but still worth a shot, right? The waterfront is a popular spot in Alexandria, and for good reason. I mean, it's gorgeous. But there are a couple restaurants down here too. Barca and Ada are two of those restaurants. We're not gonna get a chance to eat at them this time, but they're definitely great options if you want waterfront dining. Good night. We are headed back down the waterfront, this time to go to the Torpedo Factory. We tried to go yesterday, but the rain kind of stopped us from doing that, but it looks a lot better today than it did yesterday. Also didn't mention this before, but this little section of the 100 block of King Street is all pedestrian only, so no bikes, no scooters, no cars. Just walking all through.
Just your feet.
Just your feet. So I realize I haven't really explained what the Torpedo Factory is, and some of you might be wondering, why are you guys going to visit a place where they build torpedoes? They used to build torpedoes here back for World War II, and now it's a place for local artists to gather and have studios and show off all their artwork. Cool thing about Alexandria is that there's a water taxi stop there too. We're on the Monuments Tour, which takes you to Georgetown in DC. There's also a water taxi to the DC Wharf or the National Harbor. It's about an hour trip to and from Georgetown, or you can do round trip, which takes a little over 2 hours. That's what we're doing now.
The Monuments Tour was such a cool and easy way to see some sights from DC from the river, which is something we've never done before.
Georgetown is a nationally designated historic district.
The offices of the Democratic National.
There's just so much to do and see in Alexandria. There's over 200 shops and restaurants alone just here. But for a weekend, I think we accomplished a lot.
Yeah, I think it says a lot that this is our third time visiting, and I don't think we repeated any activities except for maybe Spite House. So this weekend still felt very fresh. There's so much to do here without it being like a big, overwhelming city. So I am very excited to come back and explore even more.
Till next time.
Okay, we got the idea. Made a quick stop into Maiden. Shop Maiden. No, it's too late. It's too late now.